Do we edit showing our vulnerabilities to a man, to show you're a real person? Sometimes you have doubts about your looks, etc. Is that something you never mention to him? No, I mention that stuff all the time.
That's literally all Lena talks about when she talks to me.
All the time. Oh my God, I feel so. Even before we started out, you saw at the beginning of this video, I was like fidgety. I'm like, my back hurts today. I'm like in pain and my allergies. I'm agitated. Yeah, absolutely. But it's all about the way that you do it. I tell my guy all the time, my God, I feel so self-conscious. I'm just not feeling good about myself today, but I'm not doing it from a place of like, so I need you to tell me that you think I'm beautiful. Otherwise I'm not going to feel okay. No, it's all about where you're coming from. To say, hey, I'm feeling a little insecure today, totally fine. As long as you're not like saying that because you're looking to him to solve something for you. In my opinion, being vulnerable and opening up, like you said, connecting, and showing you're a real person, and sometimes you have doubts, that builds intimacy, that builds the connection, because who can't relate to that? We all have insecurities, we all have doubts, we all don't feel good about ourselves sometimes. So it's all about the way you do it. If you're doing it coming from this high value place, oh my God, the guy's gonna love you for it. And just, oh my God, I love you so much. You're so beautiful. And like, it's gonna build intimacy, right? But if you're doing it from a place of I don't feel good, so I need you to do something different in order to make me feel better about myself. Now it's like you're this like bottomless pit that no matter what he says or no matter what he does, it's just never going to be enough, right, Matt?
Yeah, and I mean it's definitely. So we live in the world of the hookup culture right now, right? Like more men and women than ever before are single. More people are avoiding real relationships than ever before. People are just hooking up with each other without getting into anything real. Our culture and the mainstream media push these ideas of like superficial relationships onto everybody. And so a lot of people are starved right now. A lot of men are starved for a real connection.
Yes.
And if you're connecting with him in a real way, he's going to be, I mean, it's going to be shocking, right? He's going to be like, I don't know if this is going to work out or not, but I mean, at the very least, we should be friends for the rest of our lives because you're awesome, right? Totally. And so you absolutely want to connect with somebody in a real way, right? You just don't want to dump everything on them, right? It's not,
totally,
you're sitting there constantly baiting him for compliments.
Of course.
And, are you sure I'm beautiful?
Yeah, exactly.
Beautiful? Like all that kind of stuff. You want to stop doing that kind of stuff, and it also depends on the way that you say it, right?
Yes.
Like, the way that I used to say it is like, are you coming through it? Or are you kind of like above it, right? And if you're coming through it and you're in it and you're like, oh, I'm feeling so insecure, right? That's one thing, right? And like you can do that with jealousy and it's a huge turnoff, right? But if you're kind of like above it, right? And you're just like, yeah, I've been feeling really insecure lately, and I know that's not me. And it's just, I don't know. I feel like these feelings, right? It's like you're communicating it in a completely different way. You're communicating it on a level where somebody can really relate to it.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, like that sucks, like, let's talk about this, rather than communicating it in a way where you're like, I'm in it and I'm this energy vampire and I'm sucking from you.
Yeah, exactly. So. Totally different. You can feel the difference. I know I certainly can. Let us know what you guys think about this.